Oh, we're live now? It says live.
Technology.
Huh?
Yeah, we're live. Sorry. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Barkley here.
What's up, guys?
I'm on another remote location because my realtor decided to have an open house at my oh my fucking god.
Hey, you got to sell the house, so it is what it is.
My realtor decided to hold another open house without telling me about it. I found out at the car dealership yesterday, and my buddy calls me. He goes, "Hey, so you have an open house tomorrow again?" I'm like,
Oh, are you getting any tags on it?
Just buy my house, somebody. So technology is awesome, and I'm an idiot. I as improving the production for the show, this is Monahans, baby. We try to make this as better as we can. And then, I forgot to hit the save button on everything I put in. So,
Well, making progress. Next week. This is not going to run perfect this year. I guarantee you that. So next year we'll definitely have more of a focused. What we want.
Yeah, by the time we get this right, it'll be the Super Bowl.
Well, you'll get there, man. Hey, I'm having fun doing it. You're having fun doing it. I love doing it with my best friend. So there you go.
I'm having a good time. Not.
Not.
There we go.
Oh. But yeah. So let's get into this. I know you're a little under the.
So let me get this out. So people who are looking at me, I
you're up to like 3 o'clock in the morning drinking. Like, what'd you expect?
I went to the Ball Bastards last night. He was having all of his PTA parents over, all their camping buddies and whatever. And Dan every year makes this apple cider. And he makes it in a crock pot, and it just dumps whiskey in it. Well, everyone was sitting there going, "Oh, this is too strong. This is too much. This is too strong." My dumb ass is sitting there drinking it like it's just water. I'm like, "Oh, this is fucking good." And I got a beer in my hand, so I'm literally just. I couldn't taste the booze, so I'm like, "Oh, this is perfect."
Role model.
I'm hurting. Pounding headache.
We tried to drink last night. We were like, "All right, let's go drive the new car over to the liquor store. Let's go have an adventure." So Sarah's like, "We're going to get this." She's like, "Let's try this." Because I was like, "I don't know if I'm in the mood to drink beer." And she's like, "All right, well, let's try this." She got Kettle One vodka it was like infused with stuff and botanicals. And she got club soda.
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. She's like, "Let's try this." I was like, "All right, let's try it, whatever." So we came back and she made a drink, and I was like, and I just looked at her, and she looked at me, and she sipped her. She's like, "Oh, this is terrible."
Yeah, exactly. It's terrible.
I don't know. So we took some Red Bull. We put some Red Bull in it. We went, "Yay!" I remember Red Bull and vodka.
So you literally bought the sugar-free vodka, flavored sugar-free vodka, and because it's healthier with the botanicals, and you put sugar back in it.
No, it's Red Bull Zero. It's no sugar in this Red Bull. It still gives you wings, though. Yep, that's it, exactly. Yeah, so we ended up just watching a bunch of movies and stuff, and which I stumbled across a gem last night. Well, 2 gems, I'm going to say. The new Borat movie is fucking hysterical. You have to check that out.
I don't like Sacha Baron Cohen. I think,
dude, you have to watch it. It's so, oh my god, it's hysterical.
Every time I talk to him, every time I talk about him, or every time I see him, I just want to punch him in the face.
Oh god, the Borat character is hysterical, and he brings his daughter into the situation, which is even more funny.
It's still.
All right. So scratch the Borat. I found this other movie. It was back from 2009. It had Chris Pine in it, and and the chick from Coyote Ugly, Piper, blah, 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 whatever her name is.
Ooh,
But anyway, it was called Carriers, and it was very relative to the situation we have right now, where a virus gets out of China and basically decimates the U.S. And it's like it's just crazy because they're like, oh, there's a serum, there's a vaccine and everything, so they're like going place to place and whatnot. And of course, you have the people that are like, Mad Max style, just going around shooting people and shit. And dude, it was really good. I was really surprised. I was like, oh, let's watch this, whatever. Dude, it was good. I was really happy with that movie.
excellent. I'll have to check it out.
You do.
I've been slacking on the movies.
Yeah, I told you, you got to watch Train to Busan too. I know it's a foreign flick. It's a Korean flick, but Korean flicks are really good, dude.
I mean, the only thing Koreans are good for is K-pop.
Well, you watch Train to Busan. It is probably one of the best zombie movies out there.
Also, you got a new car.
Oh, I did. I did get a new car. I was excited about that.
So, did you break it in?
Yeah, no, I didn't break it in. Yeah, so I ended up buying so how that went down was we wait. Yeah, I spent a whole week like just going like I overthink everything I do. So I just like I kept like texting her. This is what we're going to do. We're going to go check this, and this out. We're going to have like 8 cars I want to check out. So the first car that I wanted to check out, which was kind of cool looking, it was the remodeled Kia Optima. It's called a K5 now, and it is a really nice car. It's a beautiful car. Great gas mileage, all that stuff. Kind of what I was looking for. I did want a Challenger, but I couldn't find anything on the market that was going to be my price range. So I tried the K5 out, and I couldn't get out of the car. It was so low to the ground. My niece were like, "Nah, this is not going to work." So we went to next door to the Dodge dealership, and we found this Jeep Cherokee, Latitude Plus or whatever, leather interior, beautiful car. It's a 2019. It only had 10,000 miles on it, so basically brand new. Great price. So yeah, jumped on that real quick, and I was like, yeah, that's going to be it right there. So bought that. Surprisingly,
it's really cute. It's really cute, folks. It's cute. It's really cute. It's literally, it literally just looks like the new version of his old car.
Yes. Yeah, it did remind me of the Dodge. So, but speaking of the Dodge, I don't like. I'm thinking like I might get like we did total it. Like the guys like the damage was all the way back to the belts, and he's like there might be internal engine issues and stuff like that. So he's like we just had to total it out because everything was bent up. It was like he's like how big was this deer, dude? So it was a big bitch. So I'm thinking, all right, maybe 1,500, 2,000 for the car or whatever, from the insurance company, dude. $5,500 they're going to give me, but they take out the deductible and everything like that. They're going to cut me a check for $4,700. I got to find my title though, so now I got to go to the DMV and probably get a duplicate.
Way to go!
I moved. I have no idea where any of this paperwork's at.
I feel it. I moved. And I can't find my birth certificate, my social, my pride, my sense of living, my will to live. I can't find any of it. It's packed away somewhere.
It's under the couch somewhere.
It's under the couch somewhere, next to the 8 million dog toys that the dogs can't get to. I'm like, how'd you get it under there? And they're just staring at me, just
get it. It's there. Just get it.
Just get it, Dad. Get it, Dad. All right.
Okay, so let's roll into this week's fantasy football, everybody. I know this is what everyone's waiting for. This week 7, exciting stuff. Eagles eked out a victory on Thursday. Lucky for me, last second ad for myself. I picked up Boston Scott, who did me a solid job, and I happened to trade Joe Mixon, who's been just average all season, for Carson Wentz, who had a nice day myself. Yeah, so fixed my quarterback situation. Looks like I got a nice little running back too for another week or two. So cool. Injuries have ravaged my team. So yeah. All right. So we're going to go through my recap for last week. Next week we're definitely going to have Barfy's recap and all that other stuff. This week there's technical difficulties and hitting a save button.
Forgot to hit the fucking save button.
Okay. So I kind of swung and missed on a lot of last week. The matchups were perfect. Actually, okay, so we'll go through with Ben Roethlisberger with a 10.9. They blew out. I forget who they played, but they blew out whoever they played. So it was kind of like they just ran the ball, and that was that. Mike
Oh yeah,
Davis,
they went to the Browns. They played the Browns.
They played the Browns. Yeah, they smoked them. Yeah, it was embarrassing. Like even Odell Beckham's like, and even Baker. They're saying that Baker might get benched in favor for Case Keenum. So that should be interesting to see. So maybe another starting quarterback might be on the market. Hopefully, Case Keenum has some of that Vikings magic that he had a couple years ago. But Mike Davis, 12.5. That's a solid day. Nothing crazy, but solid. Mike Evans totally sucked. I don't know how he only ended up with 1.5. Playing Green Bay. They smoked Green Bay. I have no idea how that happened. They just smoked Green Bay. Sleepers and Redeemers, Matt Ryan with 32.5, nutted that one. And just so happened that I was playing Sarah that last week, and she had Matt Ryan. And once again, ran into a buzzsaw where she scored 160 points on me, and I cannot just win a fucking week.
I play Sarah this week.
She's all proud of herself. She's like, oh, I did everything by myself this week. I'm going to win this week, and it's going to be all me. It's like, okay.
So you should have made the bet about wearing a dress on the highway. Then I'm just saying.
No, I am not wearing a dress on the highway. I am not.
You got some pretty legs there, sweetheart.
I'm told that I have fantastic legs.
You do have weird ankles, but it's okay. We all can't fault that. I mean, the Amish women would love you. Just showing a little ankle, just
a little. So James Robinson, finally, I've been having him on my list for a while now, and finally he came back and got a nice little 13.3. Michael Gallup, 3.3. He really, that was not what I was expecting. I was expecting a little bit more. Andy Dalton clearly just isn't ready yet, so hopefully this week might be different. I don't know, but yeah. And then my breakout flex, Alexander Madison, totally sucked. I don't know what happened there. He didn't. I don't have the points down for him, but he didn't have a very good day. So it was the matchups were right. The matchups playing the defenses, playing against the defenses that they're playing, they should have had bigger days. Sometimes you just don't hit it, and sometimes it is what it is. But yeah, shit happens. This is the whole point of this whole podcast is to make sure that we can eke out a victory for one of you guys. That'd be great. We hear back from somebody say, "Hey, I picked up this guy last minute. He's there," or I didn't know exactly who to play. I plugged him in, and you guys did me good. That is the whole point of this. I want to hopefully help somebody out there. Barfy, I'm sure you want to do the same.
Well, actually, yes, I agree. I think I want to helping people. People helping people, but also when Monahan gives out these money line, for the betting and the wagers, if you win a couple bucks, you want to like shoot it down our way. I mean, anchor.fm/BATBB, hit that donate button. Hey, thanks for winning me $100. Here's $5. I mean, I'm
I've
okay
hit
with that.
the last 3 weeks. I've hit the last 3 weeks. So last 3 weeks bets have been hits.
Well, so maybe we can win some money. I'm just saying, you want to donate $1 or $2. Just not you, but the people.
Yeah, she totally beat my ass. What was the
destroy? Oh,
what was the sugar-free talk? We were talking about the what was it? Vodka. The botanicals. The botanicals. It was not as good as we thought it would be. So we put it down and just was like, no, this is just not going to work.
I mean, did you think it was like the adult version of herbal essence? Instead of having an orgasm, taking a shower, it was just like
that's what came to my mind. I was like, botanicals. That's something good for your scalp. But okay, so let's get this week started. We are going into our must starts. I have Josh Allen against the Jets. The last 2 weeks, Josh Allen hasn't really performed like big. 19.2 is good. 16 is meh. You don't really want to see that. Uh, I'm going to put it out there and say he's going to have 25 plus this week. Jets ranked 23rd in yards against pass. They're 23rd in TDs against also. With Josh Allen, you're going to sprinkle in, some running and possibly a rushing touchdown also. So the Jets suck. I don't know how Adam Gase still has a freaking job. We'll see what happens to him after this week, but I really think this is going to be it's going to get ugly. It's going to get ugly quick.
I hear the Pop Warner League's looking for a new coach.
Yeah, I don't know Adam Gase. I just don't get it. Like Peyton Manning just made him look like a freaking offensive god, but we all know Peyton Manning was calling the plays in Denver.
Right.
So who you got QB, buddy? I know that you. I thought you had it saved, but you don't. So we're going to try to eke out something. Oh wait, no,
Russell,
you got your guy here. Yeah, you got your guy right here. You got this one. All right.
So you got to start Russell Wilson. I mean, if he's one of those surefire guys, he's always going to give you points. And if he doesn't give you points every week, that means something was wrong. I mean, through all the years I've seen that guy, he's a beast. He's just a beast. He's what Cam Newton should have been, but he's better. So I mean, he's playing Arizona. When's the last time you heard anything good about Arizona? I forget that Arizona. I know, but I forget that they're even a team.
I don't know if he's going to play this week. I don't know because you got to learn the defense, you got to learn the scheme and everything like that. But he is just a pure pass rusher. Golden from the Giants, they just traded for him.
Right.
And Golden is a double-digit sack guy for he's a guy that's gonna get in there. So we'll see. Well,
I'm just saying, when was the last time you heard Arizona? Like I said, I forget that they're a football team.
Kurt Warner.
Okay, and how long has he been out of the NFL?
Yeah, well, he's in the Hall of Fame now, so he's been out of that for a long time.
10 years, at least 10, 12 years. I mean,
yeah, he's been out for a long time. Yeah.
I think the last time I heard about Arizona was when St. Louis moved to Arizona.
Well, I think they were Phoenix for a little bit. They're known as Phoenix. The Phoenix Cardinals.
No, there we go. Well, I mean, that's in Arizona. I mean, so
yeah, it is. You're right.
Bob, here we go. Finally, an actual comment. Here we go. Look at this one. Check when this pops up on the screen.
Oh, here we go. Robbie Anderson or Jamal Williams, full PPR. So I'm going to say that means it's 1 point per reception instead of 0.5, and some leagues do that. Robbie Anderson or Jamal Williams. I would go. Jamal Williams had a really big day 2 weeks ago. Catching the ball. It's as weird as it sounds because it's Aaron Jones' backfield and everything like that, and he just happened to have a big day. But I would go with Robbie Anderson. Definitely would have to go with that route. He is the number one receiver, even though DJ Moore is starting to get some stuff. But Robbie Anderson is the guy that's going to get you closest to 100 yards. He's probably going to get about 4 or 5 receptions. So right then and there, you're looking at between 13 to 15 points. Sprinkle a TD in there, you're in 20 point range. Definitely Robbie Anderson.
Oh, thanks for the question there, Darren. I appreciate you watching on YouTube. And what's awesome is that the people who are watching, we are on YouTube. This is being simulcast between Facebook Live and YouTube Live. So, you also people on Facebook Live, check us out on YouTube, Barpy and the Bastard Brigade. Check out.
Oh, that's interesting. I did not know Jones is out today. I did not see that on the injury report. I'm sorry, that is my mistake. But I would still go Robbie Anderson. I would definitely still go with Robbie Anderson to produce Jamal Williams. Just there's a reason why Aaron Jones beat him out when they both came in the league and all. So Jamal Williams is the kind of guy that's going to catch the ball, and I don't see he's one of those running backs that's not going to be able to pound the ball, 20 times, 15, 20 times. So they're going to figure something else out. They're going to have another running back in this situation. But he'll get his passes out of the backfield. But I definitely would say if you want bang for your buck, Robbie Anderson is the play. Thank you, Corey, for correcting me on Jones is out. I had no idea. I'll do better next time. Promise you all that.
I'm very sorry. I'll try better next time. Good call. Good call. I'm so sorry with all of my heart. Hey, look, we're not perfect here. I don't even know what I'm doing. So, I got to sit here.
Oh, stop. You do stop.
Oh, ever since we were kids, freaking Rain Man.
You're just trying to handicap yourself. You're just trying to handicap yourself. Trying to make yourself look like oh, look, I hit. Oops.
Robbie Anderson, definitely pick Robbie Anderson. Yeah. How do I know? I have a hard time remembering players' names. That's just my biggest downfall. And
it's all analytics. So you look at the stats, you know exactly how to follow the trends. You know exactly what you're doing. It's a numbers game. It's purely numbers.
My brain is filled with worthless knowledge, like of song lyrics, cartoon lines, and movie quotes. That's it. That's all I know. So Jones was inactive 15 minutes ago, so they just called that. So
Oh, okay. All right.
So
okay.
You did your due diligence. You just didn't have the,
Thank you. Okay. So we're going next, rolling down to must start running back, and that is Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt didn't have a big day last week as far as getting a start. But he is playing Cincinnati. Cincinnati's 27th against the run with yards against with a whopping 142 yards. So he's got it. They're going to feed him. And Kareem Hunt is one of those guys that can take a screen pass and break it for 50 yards. I suggest if you have him and he might be on your bench, you might be floating the idea, you definitely start him. I know he's no Nick Chubb, but we'll see, play Kareem Hunt. Definitely. Definitely.
There you go. Good. Definitely play Kareem Hunt. Definitely. 15 points. So I'm gonna go with Ronald Jones from Tampa Bay, just because Leonard Fournette is out. Hopefully, I mean, if someone wants to correct me on this, I did my research yesterday, so things could have changed.
I think he might be active. I have him on my bench actually. Leonard Fournette's not real. I don't think is a threat to anything. The only thing that was big about Leonard Fournette was a couple weeks ago, and it was like garbage time. It was and he had like a 50-yard run at the end of the game, which killed my freaking parlay because all they had to do was just knee it out and just that was that. But he ended up breaking a 50-yard run at the end of the game. Yeah, major tear because it was a $1,200 parlay. I was pissed.
Oh wow! And this is why I don't fucking gamble.
Oh, dude, I had so many on the parlay. I had 4 teams, and I played the money line and whatnot. So it took my odds skyrocket. It was only a $20 bet, but it just I was mad. I was watching that in the hot tub.
You got to realize, I hear parlay, and all I can think of is Pirates of the Caribbean, and he's like parlay.
Yes.
That's all I can think of. This is a drunk Johnny Depp. Just like, we do a little parlay.
But all right. Well,
yeah. Ronald Jones. Even with Fournette, you're right, because with an ankle, he's just out there. If he is active, he's just out there now just for show.
Yeah, I don't see him taking any care. Ronald Jones has been playing really well. He's been playing really well. He was, like I said in the beginning, he is Bruce Arians' guy until Bruce Arians has had enough. And Bruce Arians tried to ride him last year a little bit. And now he's like, all right, I'm going to give you everything this year. So, yeah, Ronald Jones is a solid pick. I think he's going to be one of those guys that just came out of kind of left field and whatnot. He's going to be a 1,000-yard rusher this year. Maybe 6 to 8 touchdowns, rushing touchdowns. But he's going to be a he's your solid guy. He's a guy that you can definitely keep in your lineup.
Plus, I mean, for the year right now, he's averaging 15 points a game. I mean, in his stats. So
he's doing really good. He is. Coming out of USC, I thought he was going to be a solid back, and he's starting to figure it out. It takes a while sometimes for guys to figure it out, but he's starting to figure it out. All right, moving down the list, must start wide receiver Kenny Galladay is going to have a monster day against the shitty Atlanta Falcons defense. 31st against passing yards. He's going to get his yards, and it's going to be a shootout. It's going to be a Matt Stafford and Matt Ryan kind of shootout. You're talking 30+ points each team. It's going to be it's going to get nasty, and it's going not nasty. It's going to get entertaining. It's going to be something to definitely keep an eye on.
Good call. I like that. Do I have anyone in my column here before I recheck my notes, or did I not save one for this guy?
Okay. All right. So you got the same guy on me?
No. I'm asking. Because you're running the banners. That's why I'm asking.
Oh yeah, no, it's not there.
Okay, good. So that's why I wanted to make sure of. I'm actually going with Brandon Cooks he's averaging 12 points a game. I get it. He's not a big guy. I don't know. I feel after Green Bay's debacle last week, he's going to have a good. We'll see. Either Green Bay's going to collapse or they're going to destroy. Hopefully, I'm right on this one, and Green Bay will collapse.
Cooks is with the Texans. He's
right. He's playing. They're playing.
What was that?
Yeah, he's with the Texans, and they're playing Green Bay today. So
yeah. So it should be a shootout. It should be a high scoring game as well. Will Fuller there. Will Fuller is it seems to be Watson's go-to guy, but Cooks is one of those boomer bust guys. He's either getting 3 receptions and he breaks one for 50 or 60 yards, or he's going over the middle and getting clocked unconscious.
Right. I mean, he's got 17 catches, 229 yards, 2 touchdowns, 21 targets for the season. He's a good number 2. Huh?
Targets is big.
Right. He's got 21 targets. So, I mean, it's a good – I mean, I get it because of the team they're playing. I'd say go for it. I'd say you got to start him.
I like it.
Excellent.
Right. What's that?
Excellente.
All right, now we're going to go creep into the sleepers and redeemers section. Quarterback. I'm riding Atlanta. Anyone that plays Atlanta's defense, I'm going to ride hard because, like I said, Matthew Stafford, this is going to be a shootout. I think this is going to be Matthew Stafford's big week. He's going to be a top 5 play quarterback. So, like I said, with Galladay, it's going to be an offensive game because Matt Patricia's defense just isn't there yet. He might not even survive the season. So it's up to Stafford to eke out and will the team to victories.
I agree. Matt. Now I got a soft spot for Detroit. I've always had a soft spot for Detroit since the Barry Sanders era. I
love Barry Sanders.
And I always have a soft spot for Stafford. So I always draft him. Even if I don't use him, I always got to draft him just in case. But so for my pick for this week is Kyle Allen. From what fucking team? I have a feeling the way that Dallas has just been because it's first off, fuck Dallas. Any division games are always a shootout. It's always bare knuckle brawling, and I think and plus they're desperate. What's Washington's record? I can't think of
they're 1-5, right?
Everybody's 1-5 except for Philly. So, Dallas is 2-4. I think.
Yeah, Dallas 2-4, Washington's 1-5, and they're both really bad.
So if you're gonna,
Jason Garrett doesn't look so bad now.
I mean, I know, seriously. I mean, if you're gonna polish it, if you're gonna go have two turds fighting each other, I mean, at least I'm gonna go with the what fucking team for this one. Because just because
Yeah,
I mean,
bye weeks are starting up and everything like that. You need that plug and play guy. That I think that's a solid pick. Kyle Allen,
perfect sleeper.
he is. He's a perfect sleeper.
Excellent.
Good job. Good job, buddy. Yay. All right, next we got running back. I'll go with Justin Jackson from the Chargers.
Ooh.
Carson Jacks. I was big on Jacksonville. I thought, they're gonna be, they got rid of all their big talent and everything like that. Maybe they just got the guys that are in that locker room. They're like, do your job, and we're gonna be okay. They started off kind of hot. They were looking like they're gonna turn it around in the win column. They haven't. They've fallen flat. Jacksonville is not a good team. Justin Jackson is taking over for Austin Eckler while he's hurt, and he's done a very good job. He's going to get his carries. They're facing Jacksonville 28th against the run, average yards. Last week, he got 13.9 points, which is a really pretty good day against the sixth best rush defense in the Saints. So playing the numbers, he should get his carries, he should get his yards, he should get his points. So I would definitely go if you're looking for a plug and play player. Justin Jackson is your player.
Good call.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going with Sir James White from the Patriots.
Oh, is he back?
Yeah, he's back. Between KC and Denver, he had 15 catches, 103 yards, 17 targets. And they're playing San Fran. So either, again, it's going to be one of these San Fran's going to show up or the cheerleaders are going to show up. And,
right.
And the Patriots always a solid team, as much as I don't want to admit it.
Yeah.
So I'm going with James White.
I like it. Okay, moving down. All right. James White. All right, so at wide receiver, I have Tariq Hill, who has now he's more in the redeemer category than sleeper category. He's been having like a marginal year. You expect more out of Tariq Hill. Last week he only had 4 points. Denver is 20th against for passing yardage. So they're not very good in the pass defense. Mahomes is going to light them up. Denver's not a good team. Their defense is meh. So this could be that week where you get that, if you want to say vintage. He's only been in the league for a couple of years, but vintage Tariq Hill, where he's like he catches the long ball. He's getting that 2 touchdown game. He's got the 20-some point day. This is a guy, if you're starting to waver on, starting to be like, oh, I have better options maybe. I understand. But in name value, I guess you want to keep him in your lineup. This is a week to definitely be like, I got to keep him in my lineup.
Right. I agree with you 100%. I used to have him on my fantasy teams this year. I was trying to get him this year, and I didn't get him, obviously. But I would definitely say, I agree with Monahan's choice on Tyreek Hill. I'm going to go with. Did you say Cole Beasley earlier, or am I hallucinating?
Cole Beasley. Oh, he's in Buffalo.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you said him today or not. I'm really hurting.
We might have had a conversation about Cole Beasley.
So Cole Beasley, I'm going with my sleeper. He's good for the PPRs. Again, for the PPR league people, So that's who I'm going with for your sleeper wide receiver. He's averaging 12. What is it? He's averaging 12 points a game. I mean, for the year. his stats are pretty good. I mean, he's low on the wide receiver rankings. He's 40th or
He's
38th.
averaging 12 a year. That's actually pretty decent for Cole Beasley.
Yeah. I mean, for the year, he's got 29 receptions, 37 targets, 358 yards, 2 touchdowns. He's solid. So as a sleeper, I mean, what else is Buffalo doing?
Oh, Buffalo's got a solid team now.
Oh, I know they do.
Joe McDermott's doing solid up in Buffalo.
Oh yeah, I didn't even hear him.
Yeah.
Then again,
you remember that? You remember that? He was the Eagles fall guy a couple years back.
Oh yeah. I always
A couple years back, like 10 years back. Geez, 10, that was what they do. Eagles went Sean McDermott right after Johnson passed away. And then they went to the Juan Castillo experiment.
See.
All right, so the breakout flex player with a little spice. I'm going to go J.D. McKissick from Washington versus Dallas. Now, I understand Antonio Gibson is their guy. He's the running back guy, but he is starting to actually slowly not get phased out. But J.D. McKissick over the last couple of weeks is starting to become the guy that's started to outpace him in touches. Not running touches, but as far as receptions, added into it. So Gibson might get that, 15 carries. McKissick's going to get his 10, but he might get 6 receptions. He's going to, he's the guy might get only 40 yards rushing, but you also take into account the receptions for those guys. There are guys that are doing straight up PPR. So you add another 4, 5, 6 points, another 50 yards or something. Now sprinkle a touchdown in, and you're in 20-point territory. So I think that if you have him or you don't have him, you need someone on a bye week fill-in. Here's the guy. You're desperate. You're in last place. You need something. You're going to look smart as hell when you play this guy. I'm going to tell you, people are going to be like, dude, how did you realize to play this guy? And he's hey, you heard it here. All right.
I mean, hold on. More of another question for you. Are you in last place playing him now?
I think I am playing him in one of my leagues. Wait, let me check. I think I am. Hey, like I said, injuries are killing me this year. I've lost Michael Thomas. That was a disaster. Just so many injuries. And let me see. All right, let me pull this. Yeah, yes. My running backs are totally dead. Mixon is out. Mostert is out.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. So I am scraping bottom of the barrel. I am scraping bottom of the barrel bad. So I have McKissick and Giovanni Bernard. I lost connection. All right, I'm back. Okay. Lost connection.
All right,
we're back. Okay, cool. Who you got right here? Illusion. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. So we got your breakout player. This one actually saved.
Oh yeah, I was actually going to say I might want to change that, but I got.
Oh, all right. Technical difficulties. Joe has fallen off. Okay. Well, he was going with his flex studio visit. Bring your chair. Hey.
So, I Robert Tanyan
I don't have the stats on me because I don't have my paper on me. So I'm actually going to say we're going to change that. Let's just make that disappear. Let's let that disappear.
Gone.
I'm going with big man, Big Rob Gronkowski. I think he's back. I think he's finally back. He's back.
Gronk. He had a big day last week.
Big day. I think finally he's finally got the swing of things. You know, he took that vacation last year. I think he's ready.
Doing those commercials, he's in the WWE for a little bit.
Exactly. He got it out of the system. I think he's back.
Very nice. Very nice. Oh.
Or you can't. Right, let me see if my computer's working.
Okay. Yes, fine solo for just a little. Technical difficulties with the wireless, I guess. I have no idea. He's sitting right next to the damn router, so I have no idea how that works out that way. But yeah, so we're almost there. Oh, I think we're back. Yay!
That was a far run to my remote location. Yeah.
Well, Joe's on location. He's using the sunroom today, so I have my little setup now. I got my desk done. I got a microphone and everything like that. You know, it just technical difficulties on this. My little plug and play piece is faulty, so it couldn't use that.
So I think Kaylee's got a point here. Instead of me sitting at my house on a Sunday morning, I'm just going to go remote different parts of the state. You know, maybe I'll be in Atlantic City next week. Maybe I'll be at a strip club. Maybe I'll be in an opium den. We don't know.
You know, sometimes the strippers have great points of view because they got to give lap dances and stuff like to predominant athletes, and they might get a little fill-in.
Exactly. So, I mean, there was a stripper called Ginger. She actually was servicing Gronkowski, and that's why she said, "Hey, Gronk is going to play heavy. You should use him as your breakout flex player."
Oh, there you go. How'd her butt smell?
Like shame and regret, just the way I like it.
Oh my God. Okay, so. Oh my God. All right. That is the picks of the week. We gotta go to our bet of the week, which I've hit the last couple weeks. Like I said, rule of averages has got to hit me eventually. After I fell flat the first couple weeks this season, now I'm on a hot streak. So the Pats negative 2.5 against San Fran. I think you take that because I think even if it's a close game, I still think Pats win this outright. Even if it's it might be like a 5-point game or something like that. Excuse me. We'll see what happens, but I do think the Patriots win this because I don't think Jimmy Garoppolo is anything really special. I think San Fran's starting to figure that out. So, yes, I believe Cam Newton's back. James White's back, and they're being productive players. The offense is going to get on a roll. BBDs are always good, so I would definitely go Patriots on the spread.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
I don't because I don't gamble because, like I said, I don't have the temper to gamble. As some of you might have noticed in some of our podcasts, I have a little bit of a temper, so I cannot gamble. Especially because, I'll lose my shit. But now I have a question for you, Mr. Monahan. Oh. Now my tight end is out. He is out, which I realized it, and I gotta beat your fiance this week because I need to. So A Hooper is out. So who would?
Hooper is out.
So as I'm going through my
who this up on there. All right, so Hooper is out.
Jay Cook from Jared Cook from New Orleans average of 9 points.
Are you reading projections? I think you're reading projections.
Yeah, reading projections.
Yeah, you're reading projections. Dude, I hate Jared Cook.
Okay.
I hate him. He's fool's gold. He is one of those guys that have this monster freaking week. Everyone starts to scurry. Oh, he's my going to be. There he is. I'm going to plug him in as my tight end and everything like that. And then the next 5 weeks, it's like 1 point. He is the most frustrating fantasy football tight end ever. At every place that he's gone, he has these monster games, and then he falls flat for weeks. He just disappears. So he's like totally like boomer or humongous. It's not even a high risk, high reward play. It is just not even a play at all. I don't touch Cook. Don't touch Cook.
I need a tight
Who we
end.
got? Yeah, you need a tight end. So, okay, if you were to go tight end, okay, you got a fantastic option in. I know you won. You're playing Brandon Cooks this week, or you're not. Are you playing him? You're not playing him. But we have Darren Fells, and Darren Fells over the last 2 weeks has had 17.5 and 13.7. Now, Darren Fells, I would say I think he's a better option than Jared Cooks. He might not be as talented, but it looks like since O'Brien has left the building, Jared Cooks has become more of an option in the offense. So Darren Fells, I would go with as your start there.
All right, so that's what I'm going to do right now. Now, would I drop Austin Hooper? Or would I put him in IR?
Well, I'm not a big Hooper fan, so I would drop him outright. No one's going to go crazy and go pick Hooper up.
All right, I'm gonna drop him right now. I'm gonna drop him like a bad habit.
Go on.
I'm gonna drop him like my first child.
Oh, that's not right. That's not right.
So who am I going for now? What's his name?
Darren Fells.
D. Fells. All right. I'm going to add him. That's right. Soon to be Mrs. Monahan. I'm coming to get you today.
Oh man. Okay. Well, it's only 12:30. That's
a good time.
I have football again today for JD. Hopefully it rains.
Sucks.
We're both crossing our fingers for rain.
It's been raining. It's been spitting though. It's not enough to cancel football.
Yeah.
The football.
It was so frustrating last week. Like they scored a goal, but they called the goal back because in soccer player fashion, the kid like tripped over a blade of grass and then was just like, oh. So he was like laying down like he was about to die, and yeah, and they scored a goal and it got taken back. So it was so frustrating because it's like, dude,
hate soccer.
Seriously.
All right.
And I said it on the sidelines. I felt I might have been like earshot of the parents. I was like typical soccer player.
you Lisa, or a flopper.
Man.
That's probably the worst sport for flopping is the soccer players. It's like, and they come they come back and win the game, and they're like a hero because the guy sneezed on them wrong. Oh man, I'm trying to think. Oh, I forgot I have another kicker. I forgot I have 2 kickers. There we go.
Sarah is actually watching this whole show. That's very funny.
That's good. That's good. Sit on your couch petting your cat. So I'm coming to get you. You hear that? I'm coming to get
you. She's sitting there like, Dr. Evil, Mr. Bigglesworth.
We don't know on our kitschy. No. I can't fit into any of your dresses. I would literally put up one thigh and it would just rip off like Bruce Banner. You don't
I
see
think
me
she's
with my
looking for a
thighs
bet,
getting-
dude. I think she's looking for a bet.
Oh no! I'm not betting her. I'm not betting her because I can't do any of the bets unless we're gonna do like a beer chug. Like I have to make her like chug a beer or something stupid because I can't do it to a woman. I just can't. I can't do the bets that I would do to you, and especially because it's your old lady. I can't be disrespectful and stuff like that.
All right, well, that does it for this week in Barfing the Bastard Brigade Fantasy Football.
That's right. So make sure you check out some more episodes on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Your Mother's Ass, Your Canuter on My Computer, Google, Reddit. I think we're on Reddit now. YouTube. YouTube.com/Barfing the Bastard Brigade. Like, subscribe, follow, hit that bell button, get your notifications. And I'm not wearing a sequence romper. Nope. Because if I have to pee, I will look like more of a complete fool. I know how you bitches look in the bathroom wearing those rompers. I have those cameras. And also, if you feel privy to, please help donate to the show, anchor.fm/BATBB. That'll help us go a long way for better equipment. Merchandising will be coming soon if Kaylee stops making, trolling the show and, get back to me about merchandising. And we will see you guys next week.
Guys,
make sure.
Hey, share, guys. Hey, do us a favor, share this. Try to get this out there. YouTube, subscribe to the channel. We try to put as much content as we can out there. We're going to try to do a couple more podcasts that we're going to put onto the YouTube channel, and we're going to try to start to, try to be a little bit more visible on YouTube. But definitely share, like. Hey, guys, we love doing this. We love entertaining you. Hopefully, it's a little bit more entertaining on your side. So,
and also,
that does it for this week. Oh,
after our little production meeting we're going to have later this week via text message, we are going to discuss for our November event or November big event. It's not going to be shot collar or anything that crazy, but it's for our Thanksgiving event of what we can do for y'all. And then, got many things planned to come ahead for you guys. So you guys be safe. And, Halloween's this Saturday, isn't it?
It is. We got to get on the Halloween list, the horror movie list. Got to get that done.
And please make sure you take your kids out and get candy for those little fuckers. Don't. They're going to be wearing masks anyway because it's Halloween. Go get them candy.
Yes, bring home the candy.
And if you want to ship any Reese's to us, I like the big ones, the pumpkins. Because you don't want to give them to the kids. Just send them to us.
Oh, I sit there, I go in their bags and I pick out the Reese's. I go, that's mine.
And if for some reason someone puts THC edibles in your children's candy, just give them to me too. I'll take them. That's fine. Because that's what people were worried about.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week. Hopefully we get you guys a couple wins this week. That would be great. We're definitely excited. We got a couple more people that are interacting with comments and everything. Keep it coming. Any questions you got? Boom, we got this. Matthew Berry on ESPN. It's right here. This is where it's at. I'll tell you that. All right, buddy.
All right, guys. Be safe.